And now, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou.
Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Hump Day!
Cowboy throwdown here in H-Town, where we're stronger than a hurricane. From miles around, best of the best come here to put their tough to the test. Give it all for gold or go home broke when they open up that gate. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. It's a Houston tradition, 4-H, FFA, and go Texan. And you can bet, son, it's gonna be around a long, long time. When these riders and ropers give it their best, we'll show them how loud the hometown crowd can get. 'Cause tonight, y'all, we all got a little bit of cowboy deep inside. Welcome to the show, welcome to the home of the world's biggest rodeo, where the stars light up the night underneath that Texas sky. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, are you ready for a ride? Yeah, you better buckle up and hold on tight, where the Bayou City streets meet the country roads. Where the Bayou City streets meet these country roads. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. This is Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. Of course, we are broadcasting live on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, and that Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the MFG Records Tropical Live Cam. We are coming to you live for the last scheduled show at the Chocolate Bar Studios. It's kind of a bittersweet moment, but the birdies must leave the nest, and we're going to do our best, and hopefully we don't have to come back to home and say, I know I was going to go out on my own, Dad, and talk all big and bad, but, you know, can I come back home? Because it's rough on the outside. Because kids often do that.
Listen, we just downsized into a place that they couldn't fit. That's what we did.
That is true. And then we built a radio studio.
Right, right.
Of course, our show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. If you are planning your next getaway, well, trust a professional to help you out and navigate you through the waters of everything there is to know about booking a getaway, whether it be a cruise, an all-inclusive resort, you know, a group getaway, destination wedding, whatever it may be. You need to call Joe Leo at JBL Travel Group, 732-831-5200. It doesn't cost you anything more, so why wouldn't you? You know, we only work with people that we know and we trust, and we don't trust anybody more than we do Joe Leo.
That's right.
Or Joe Legend, as you like to call him.
Joe Legend.
Of course, goaltending services, GTS Charters and Outfitters in beautiful Key West, Florida. They are the premier charter service down in Key West. And when you are down there visiting, make sure you get out on the water and experiencing everything there is to experience. A sandbar, the backcountry, just that blue, clear water. It's a game changer. You know, you'll spray, you'll be there. I've never seen anything so beautiful. Because we know, because we did it.
That's right.
Absolutely. And of course, they have upgraded their fleet. They have everything that you need to have a fantastic and memorable time out there on the water. And make sure before you do, you visit the Outfitter store that is located above the Hurricane Hole restaurant at the dock, located at 5110 Overseas Highway in beautiful Key West. They have everything that you're going to need extra. Get your coffee, get your snacks, get your snorkel, get your DJS swag, as well as souvenirs from a local Key West artist. You can get just about everything there, including the Tiki Man's book that he just released. So they have everything, I'm telling you. And we are thankful that they are with us here each and every week. They've stuck with us, and we haven't ran them off yet. So, because, tonight is actually, if you really want to get technical, it is our anniversary, so to speak. But of course, Laura Lou's in the house. I can't forget to
Hi, guys.
introduce my better half, my lovely half, the one who puts up with me and puts me in my place, all at the same time.
How is everybody? I don't know how lovely I am tonight. It's been a rough day, but that's okay.
It's Wednesday night. Everything is okay.
Exactly.
So
Everything starts being okay about 5:01 on Wednesday evening.
there you go. I agree. But when I say it's actually our anniversary, is we actually kicked off our show on January 31st, 2020. And it was a 1-hour sneak peek of the show immediately following Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man.
That's right.
So today is technically our anniversary of the show, but we kicked off our 2-hour show that following Wednesday, which we're going to be celebrating here on February 7th. So, yeah, it's so much fun. We celebrate twice. Why not?
That's right. That's right.
So do we have any shout-outs we need to say hello?
Oh, of course we do.
All right.
So I want to give a big shout out to Miss Verona Corona. She just chimed in.
Down in Mexico.
She was playing Torres this week.
Oh, is that right?
She has some of the funnest pictures, yes.
Cool.
Mr. Callie McCool is out there.
Callie McCool from the left coast. That is Mr. McCool with the student crew. And, of course, that is Surfs Up. You can hear right here on Tiki Man Radio every Tuesday at noon. And that is the students at Antioch High School, the partnership and mentorship with Tiki Man Radio. And those kids are knocking it out of the park each and every week and make us look like amateurs.
That's right. Well, Callie said he was here for the debut back in 2020.
Yes, he was.
So thank you so much for your support. And, we have a lot of listeners who have stuck with us this whole time.
I know.
And I feel like they've kind of watched us grow up. So, yeah, because it was not pretty. That
Grow
first
up,
show.
not necessarily mature. Grow up.
That's right. That's right. Also, of course, the ambassador is out there.
The
Hello,
ambassador.
Michelle.
All great things, Ms. Michelle Myers.
We love you. The lovely Larice is out there tonight.
Hello to Larice.
And Flies. We can't forget
Glad
Flies.
Noogies.
The Golden Girl is out there, Miss Claudia.
Hello. That, of course, that is our producer, our manager, Claudia of Golden Entertainment. And as Tiki Man says, she has the best smelling hair.
Apparently, I need to figure out what shampoo you use.
I don't know.
Because
But
he doesn't
Tiki
tell
Man
me my hair smells good.
Tiki Man, he sniffs her every time she comes around. I'm telling you.
Yes, he does.
I think he has, it could be an addiction. I don't know.
Tinkerbell is out there tonight. Hello.
Well, hello from up there in Canada, Tinkerbell.
Why did I never know Canada until I saw it on Facebook the other day? I saw last week she was talking about snow.
How do you really don't pay attention, do
I
you?
really don't. I get to know them, but I can't remember.
Where
I'm
they're
really
from?
bad at names, and I'm really bad at places. I can't put it all together. I'm being evaluated. I'm just saying. I have a doctor's appointment. Also want to give a big shout out to, let me see. I got to find my other page here. Okay. Want to give a big shout out to Mr. Percy Abel.
Yay, Percy.
Hello, Percy.
Of course, we have a brand new song of his we're going to be debuting tonight. So welcome to the show, and it'll be coming up shortly for sure.
Can't wait.
I know.
Also, Z and G are out there, so hi, guys.
Hello to Z&G out there in Memphis, Tennessee.
And then Miss Maureen is out there. She's at a basketball game.
I knew she was out there. she
was.
actually commented on there, so that I'm at a basketball game. I couldn't hear you.
Yep.
So we knew that.
And Ed, let me see, Mr. Ed Kubiak is out there tonight.
Well, of course, that is Ed the Carpenter. He is a part of Get on That Peace Train with Ed the Train Man and Pat the Picture Girl. And, of course, we can't forget about Felicia the Appetizer Queen.
That's right.
Of course, they are brought to you every Monday night right here on Tiki Man Radio. And, they always have some great fun and sounds like some pretty good food.
Listen, I know, I'm a-waiting. And then also want to... Let me see. Ed the Train Man and Pat, they did message and said they'll be tuning in and out tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
They've got some things going on tonight, so they're going to be coming and going. So hello to you guys if you're listening right now. Also, let me see. Sorry, hang on, I lost my page. All right. Also, Miss Beth Travers, hello to you.
Well, hello to the rock star MFG Records in the house. Thank you for everything from us. We appreciate you sticking with us for the last 3 years. So hopefully we don't disappoint you in the fourth.
Well, I figure if we haven't yet, we're pretty safe.
You better knock on some wood.
Right. Mr. Dave Freeman is out there. Hi, Dave.
The king of the keys, Mr. Dave Freeman.
Also, it's 5 o'clock somewhere on the road with Rick the Stick. Liked our post tonight.
Of course, that is Rick the Stick. And 5 o'clock somewhere on the road with Rick the Stick here every Sunday night on Tiki Man Radio. And,
last week, he wasn't even on the road.
And, of course, that starts at 5. It's hard to forget. When is he on? Sunday nights at 5.
I know he's got the
because
perfect
it's 5
title.
o'clock somewhere.
Perfect title. And Miss Debbie DeBevic.
Hey, Debbie.
I always say it wrong. So hi.
Well, your
to you as
southernness
well.
won't allow you to say it.
I know. Oh no. Callie said it's fun to go back on your first shows on SoundCloud. It's like watching TV when there were no recordings.
No.
Yeah, I purposely don't go back and watch.
Yeah. In case we didn't mention, we don't listen or watch to our shows because if we did, we wouldn't do this anymore. We'd be like, oh no, that was horrible. I ain't doing it anymore.
Yeah, I think there's only been one that I
understand, yeah, because I've heard a lot of actors say, I've never seen one of my movies.
Yeah.
I make the movie and I move on. And I'm like, how could you not watch a movie that you've worked so hard on for so long? But I get it now. I understand. Because same thing. I would imagine that they would just critique themselves so hard that they really don't want to do that because it would affect their process or getting into character or whatever. So
well, Johnny Depp won't.
I understand.
Johnny Depp, not only does he not go watch, like he walks the red carpet of his premieres and things, and then goes like out the side door and leaves. He said he does not watch his movies, and he doesn't help edit them or anything like that because if he said his job is to act. Their job is to edit and produce and do all that stuff. So when his job is done, he just leaves and lets them do their job. So
Alrighty.
He's never even seen a clip of his movies.
Wow.
Yeah,
Interesting.
He wants nothing to do with that side of it.
Interesting.
And he's such a great character actor that I wonder if, because you know how we just said we don't watch ours because it would probably affect the way we do things. And I bet if he would go back and watch one of his characters, I bet it would affect him too.
I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of people out there going, you need to watch these videos, take some lessons, and get better.
Maybe.
Because You know,
I remember when
we
the
ain't no
Tiki
Johnny
Man-
Depp.
Well, you got that right. Yeah, I remember when we first started, the Tiki Man would turn on our shows out here at the Tiki Bar, and I would just be ready to run. And he's like, "No, you gotta watch them because you gotta." It's like watching for you who are a football player.
Like watching game film.
It's like watching game film, and you learn from that. And so he used to make us watch them after we were done, and then we all got older and tired on Wednesday nights, and now he's like, "Get the hell out! It's 9:15. I'm done." But
That's right.
yeah, so
A lot of times before we sign off, he's out there turning the lights off, and
I don't blame him. Well, now he gets to go to bed at a normal hour.
I know.
He doesn't have to wait up for us anymore. It really is bittersweet.
It is.
It's bittersweet. This has been our home for the last 3 years, our home away from home. And now I'm going to have to come over on Sundays every Sunday so I can visit.
Yeah. So
I see Hippie Chick whenever I'm here on Wednesdays.
it's probably bittersweet for them too that they don't have to worry about company constantly invading their house. I'm here almost as much as I am at my own home.
I don't know if it's bittersweet to them. I think it's just sweet.
Maybe it is sweet. Yeah, they find like, thank God we get our house back. So, maybe they're happy to see me come Sunday now.
Maybe. Yeah. You don't know what you got till it's gone, guys.
That's right.
But no, we are not leaving Tiki Man Radio.
No.
I really do want to make that very clear. We love
Because we've had
these
people
guys.
ask, and it's like, no.
We have, yeah. And we're not going anywhere.
No.
We'll still be here to bug them. Well, bug y'all, bug them on the radio, and we'll still be here on Sundays for you to be on the Sunday show.
That's right, because we are proud to be a part of the Tiki Man Radio family.
That's right.
And we really are one big family because,
Yep.
we talk about all these people who have shows, and we really do. We love these people. We love it when we get together and get to hug their neck, and, we chat.
We might be a dysfunctional family.
We may be a dysfunctional
but
family,
we're
but we're a family. So, I mean, I even talked to B-Man today.
You did.
You just never know.
I know.
So that was good. It was a good day. So
I know.
And it's going to be a great show. If you missed the intro video, we have brand new music. Of course, you already heard we have music from Mr. Percy Abel, Kirsty Krause, Crystal King, and Thomas Cavanaugh over there in England, who is temporarily calls Nashville home. He also sent us new music. And we're also going to introduce you to, I want to say that an artist that we discovered, but she kind of discovered us because she joined the Tropical Country page and said, "Hey, can I share some of my my stuff?" And I'm like, "How about we play one of your songs so everybody can get to know you? So then we'll post it on our site and everybody will know who the heck you are." And she's like, "I like it." So we're going to do that. And of course, that is Ashley Estevez, and she has a song, "A Truck Could Fly."
Yeah.
So think about that one.
It's a cool song.
It is a really cool song. But what?
Before we go on to music,
Okay.
I have forgotten a shout out.
Oh no.
How could I ever miss Monica? Moni and Vacuum Cleaner Tom.
Of course, that is the producer of The Big Show, Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man, right here on Tiki Man Radio, and can be seen every Sunday from 10 to 1 on the Tiki Man Radio YouTube channel, courtesy of the Island J webcam. And of course, Vacuum Cleaner Tom, as Tiki Man says, he's always working.
That's right. And I also forgot to mention when we were talking about Mo, forgot to mention the Mystery Man.
The Mystery Man.
Bruce is probably not out there if she's at a basketball game, but I
Hey.
want to say hello anyway.
She posted a picture today. It was a kind of a look like a family photo.
Yeah.
Was the Mystery Man in that picture?
I'm going to have to look at it again.
Is that the gentleman I saw?
I don't know. I'm going to have to look at it again.
Maybe it was. Well, hey, let's get this show kicked off. We already talked about it. Let's get kicked off with Percy Abel. The beach looks good on you.
I think it's time we get away and put a smile back on your face. A place where you can change that dress code. high heels and skirts to flip-flops and t-shirts, from traffic jams to bike rides on the beach. The beach looks good on you. The beach looks good on you. Toes in the sand, sun and a tan, and the beach looks good on you. In the shade of that old palm tree, brown hair in the breeze, curled by the heavy salty air. Turquoise of the waves, how it sparkles in your eyes. A picture I just can't get off my mind. The beach looks good on you. The beach looks good on you. Covered with sand, sun and a tan, and the beach looks good on you. It's good on you. And I can see you in your lily, Jack Rogers on your feet. They can't compare to the sand, the sun, and the sea. And I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your smile. A year of miles begins to fade away. Sitting beside you now, as the stars dance on the sea. Our eyes meet, it's easy for me to see that the beach looks good on you. The beach looks good on you. You're holding my hand, toes in the sand, and the beach. Oh, the beach looks good on you. The beach looks good on you. Holding my hand, sun and a tan, and the beach looks good on you. It's good on you. The beach looks good on you.
Hey, y'all, this is B-Dawg.
And Lou.
From Tropical Country, B-Dawg and Lou, here to tell you about our sponsor, JBL Legends Travel.
JBL Legends Travel is your full-service travel agent. They specialize in cruises, all-inclusive resort vacations, destination weddings, and romantic getaways. They're dedicated to offering you the best prices and advice, all while maintaining an emphasis on customer service.
So don't hesitate to contact them so they can start planning your next travel adventure. You can contact them at 732-831-5200 or check them out online at jbltravelgroup.net.
Mom needs rest. We need a vacation. Daddy's stressed. We need a vacation.
Hi, this is Mo, listening in from North Carolina to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou on Tiki Man Radio. Wednesday evenings, 7 to 9 p.m., where the boots meet the beach.
Let's do it.
Been a little tied up, been a little locked down. It's been a little too long since we got out of this little old town. I found a couple beach chairs waiting underneath umbrellas shading. I could get our names written on them, and we can leave right now if you wanna chill. Pump the brakes on spinning our wheels. What you say we slow it down while the world's going round. Ride the tide in and out, cold drink in our hand, bare feet in the sand, and we can chill. Take it easy, taste the salt when we're breathing. Every day can be a weekend. Let me take you somewhere we can chill.
Couple beach chairs waiting underneath the umbrella shading. Only thing that's missing from them is you and me sitting on them. We can leave right now if you wanna. Pump the brakes on spinning our wheels. What you say we slow it down and chill. Pump the brakes on spinning our wheels. What you say we slow it down while the world's going round. Ride the tide in and out, cold drink in our hand. Bare feet in the sand and we can chill. Take it easy, taste the salt when we're breathing. Every day can be a weekend. Let me take you somewhere we can chill.
Let's chill. Travis Collins.
I like that song a lot.
You know, I'm telling you right now, it is not very difficult anymore to find country music that celebrates escapism, chilling out, hitting the beach, going to a lake. So
Yeah.
I'm liking it.
I know. We were trendsetters. I'm just going to say.
I know, right?
It's all because of us.
Yeah, we'll keep thinking that.
Well, so Giraffe sent me a news story.
Oh, no.
And if anybody's eating dinner, I apologize.
No.
So
Maybe we should wait a little later if it's going to be something that's
it's
going to
not that bad.
gross people out.
It's not that bad.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Because I don't want to gross people out, and then they lose their lunch, and then,
No, it's fine.
going to be all our fault
It's
because, there's
fine.
people eating dinner right now.
It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
You heard her.
American Airlines.
Oh, my God. That would be the Tiki Man's favorite topic.
American Airlines.
Yeah, that is his favorite topic.
Well, apparently on a flight that was going from Phoenix, Arizona to Austin, Texas.
All right.
The flight took off and had to return and land.
You don't say.
They did. A couple weeks ago, there was a guy who got on. He was all hungover. He was irritated. He was grumbling under his breath. And one of the folks on the plane, and they didn't video this, which amazes me. But anyway, so the guy was like, "Oh, well, you think that's rude?" Whatever the flight attendant said.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about.
Said, "Well, if you think that's rude, how about this?" And he leaned over in his seat
And let one rip.
and let one rip. Stunk out everybody on the plane. They literally turned the plane around because people were trying to eat their dinner, and it grossed everybody out. So
Wow.
they got back to the airport, and they were saying, the guy was like, "I don't understand what the problem is. Why did you guys turn around?" And so they told him why, and they escorted him off the plane. He was very upset, didn't think that was appropriate. He didn't think it was rude what he did, and he thought that the stinky smelling dinner that everybody else had was the part that was rude. So
Yeah, some people just don't get it.
just don't be doing that stuff on an airplane. You'll be returned to the gate. I'm just saying.
Can't
And
go
of course-
stink up the plane.
And of course, it wasn't really about that. It was about his attitude and the things he was saying and, different things. However, you know how much I love the media, right? The headline to this is "Stinky Situation. Farting passenger on plane allegedly causes flight to turn around." Like every headline you see about it is all about that's why the plane turned around. Yes, he was on purpose, Patty with an I. Hello. Yeah. So don't be doing that on a plane. I'm just saying.
No. Have some manners, for God's sake.
Anyhow, my mom.
How rude.
Oh, my mama would have had a fit. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know.
Patty with an I said it was all Uranus's fault.
We're not going down that road, Patty. We're trying to be better people.
Callie McCool says lake life is pretty nice alternative to the beach life. You are not
You betcha.
wrong. You know what? I've said this a million times. I love going to the beach. I love the ocean. There is nothing that calms me faster. I love sitting on the beach. I don't even mind walking in the edge of the water. I do not go in the water because there are things in there that can hurt me. So, and I love sharks. I just don't want to meet one face to face. So, if you want to play in the water, for me, going to the lake is the best. The best. Now, I realize there are things in the lake that could probably hurt me too, but that's why I don't go to our local aquarium, because it will show me all the things in that water. That is why, that's literally, like, my daughter went to the aquarium about a year after we moved here, and she used to love going to the lake. And she went to our aquarium, and it shows all the stuff that is in our rivers and lakes that we swim in here. And she has not gotten in lake water since. One time, kind of on accident. But yeah, so I'm a little bit scared.
Yeah, I did not know until we came down here, and I was out with Golden and we were fishing, that I did not realize that they had I believe it's a type of bass that daggone resembles a swordfish.
Is that the gar?
Yeah, things have
Do we have gar?
long flat noses on them, and
There's gar here?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, when we was fishing, because I had one evidently must got hit by a boat or whatever, because it was floating on top of the water when I saw it, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And Golden informed me what that is, and I'm like, no wonder Alicia won't swim in the lake.
Right? Right? We have not, well, we've done a river float up home, Callie, in Ohio. We did they called it tubing, and we went tubing up there.
And the water's no more than waist deep.
Yeah, and the water's like waist deep. But we did go river. It was a place actually that the Fishers told us about. We went up to
Thunder Valley.
Yeah, up to the top of the mountain.
Yes, I think it's Thunder Valley or something like that.
I don't remember. That was the company.
Yeah,
It's up at that place where
it's up just
half the
Copper Hill, North Carolina.
Yes, thank you. Up near Copper Hill, North Carolina. We did go tubing. We usually go once or twice a summer from there.
Yeah, it's an interesting place because it's right there where Tennessee and North Carolina, I believe, come together. And it's a cool little town. There's a blue line painted right down the street, and you can go in, you can sit down in a chair, and you can have a beer in 2 states at one time.
Yep,
it is a cool place.
It is, and it's like maybe a mile strip, and there's like 4 breweries.
Yeah, and then
breweries.
And then when you get through it, you're back into Georgia.
Right. And somebody said that there's another spot marked where Georgia and Tennessee meet.
We've been there.
On that same road. Yeah, but we couldn't stop because it's in the middle of a farmer's field. And we were told the guy's not very nice about people who come onto his land, so we didn't stop. But yeah, so we do that, Callie. We go probably...
We didn't go last year. Last year was, I think, our first year that we didn't make it to go tubing.
No, we did.
Did we? I didn't. No, we did not.
Yes, we did.
We didn't go tubing.
No, I did. You did not.
Oh.
Did I take Kelly and her kids?
I think you may have taken.
I took somebody.
Somebody came and visited. I think you took them while I was working. So
yeah, and we did.
I haven't been tubing, and
I know.
See how it is.
And we did, Callie. We put a cooler in the tube. That's right, because John and Allie were with us too. I think I might have taken all the kids. But anyway, yeah, we had a blast.
Nonetheless, I was not there.
You were not there. Yes, Golden Girl went. Claudia was with me too. It was Claudia and Allison and John and me.
All right.
I do remember now.
Okay.
And we had so much fun. But yeah, we had a blast. Patty with an eye said she jumped off a boat in Key West just to get wet and kicked a sea urchin and had spindles in her foot and toes. Took almost 3 months to get them all out. Holy crap. See, I don't go in the ocean. I'm just saying.
You're not helping the case, Patty, by giving her examples of further injury.
Well, I did get out of the boat. I have to tell y'all what I did. So I did get off the boat when we went to the sandbar, and I was so excited. And I wanted to sit up on the sandbar and look for sharks, and I did not see any. However, the ambassador, we need to go. However, I did find a clam. And do you remember, honey, I picked it up and I looked in it because I always heard you find pearls or whatever, you know. So I looked at it and there was this black, looked like a like a disformed rock. Like it wasn't a circle like a pearl. Well, then after that, I was watching, the ambassador helped me out, the jewelry.
Local Lux.
Yes, thank you. I was watching Local Lux, and she brought out some jewelry that had a misshapen black pearl, and apparently those are really rare and really expensive. And
you found one in Key West and threw it back in the water.
I did. I thought it was not a pearl because it wasn't round or white. I didn't know. I know. So I could have had a really expensive pearl, apparently.
That's just the way our luck goes. You're like,
I really did. Remember, I showed it to you, and I was like,
yeah, you did.
I said I got so excited because I thought it was a pearl, and
you're like, it's just a rock.
Yeah, and I just wung it.
And you found a really rare pearl.
I did, apparently. Yeah.
Maybe next time you should. Hey, anybody that knows what they're talking about, what is this?
Yeah, next time.
I found it inside this.
Yeah. Next time, I'm going to save it. I'm going to take it to Key West Local Lux, and I'm going to show her and say, Barb.
Is this just a rock, or did I find something?
Yeah. Because I was excited. So the ambassador said Tim and her want to go tubing this year. So, Michelle, come over, and we'll take you.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a couple-hour drive from here, but it's a gorgeous drive. It's a really cool little town. We'll take you up there. We'll go up.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll get a whole group, and we can tie our tubes together in a big circle.
That's fun. That's fun.
Yeah. Oh, that was weird. So, want to give a big shout-out to Uncle Alex. I forgot to mention him earlier. He is our cameraman for our live videos before the show.
Of course, he is right there in the window, so
That's
everybody
right.
can say, hi, Uncle Alex.
We got to give Uncle Alex our address so he can come be our cameraman.
He's already
in
got
the
it.
new studio. Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, because, you should have gotten it, but I gave an invite. I did a private.
Oh, yeah.
I did a private party invite for the local crew.
You did. I forgot. Yeah.
So I'd love to invite more people, but our house ain't no bigger.
Well, you know.
Our house is kind of small.
If it's nice out, y'all can just
sit out on the pond front patio.
That's right. That's right. Miss Verona says, "Hola, Alex."
Hola.
Sorry, got tied up in the chat. But yeah, so that is my two stories. Be polite when you're on a plane, and if you find any misshapen, shiny rocks in a clam, take it to somebody who knows. Don't just throw it away.
All right.
My lesson for your next trip to Key West.
All right, on that note, let's take a little trip to a place they call Fool's Paradise. This is Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio.
I've got this Caribbean queen rubbing in my coconut sunscreen. Well, you'd think you'd be the last thing on my mind. I've got a beautiful ocean view, 10,000 miles from you. So why couldn't I leave this broken heart behind? All the sunshine is dancing on the water. Pretty girls couldn't get telling myself I'm having the time of my life. Maybe it'll come true and I won't miss you. Welcome to Fool's Paradise. Well, I keep on telling me there's other fish in the sea, but your memory keeps reminding me I'm wrong. There's a party about every night, and I should be out doing it upright instead of watching reruns of Gilligan's Island all alone, all night long. All the moonlight is dancing on the water. Pretty girls couldn't get any hotter. If I keep telling myself I'm having the time of my life, maybe it'll come true and I won't miss you. Welcome to Fool's Paradise. This time next week I'll be headed to Texas on a big jet airplane. When I get home, you know this broken heart is gonna hit me like a hurricane. All the sunshine is dancing on the water. Pretty girls couldn't get any hotter. If I keep telling myself I'm having the time of my life, maybe it'll come true and I won't miss you. Welcome to Fool's Paradise. Maybe it'll come true and I won't miss you. Welcome to a Fool's Paradise.
Hey y'all, this is B-Dawg
And Lou.
from Tropical Country right here on Tiki Man Radio. Next time you take a trip down to the Key West and you want to get out on the water, we want you to check out our sponsor, Goaltending Services. Goaltending Services is the premier charter service in Key West. They offer a wide range of amenities. Goaltending Services is also a veteran-owned company, and they take care of their veterans and active duty personnel by offering a 25% discount with your veteran or military ID. For more about Goaltending Services, give them a call at 305-916-0990
Or look them up online at goaltendingservices.com.
Off the coast on a boat, drop a rock on the radio.
Hey y'all, it's Michelle Myers, your ambassador of all great things. And every Wednesday beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm tuned in to a great show, Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the Tiki Man Radio app or on the YouTube channel. They always have great fun, great music, great conversation. So come on over and tune in.
I like them frozen or poured on the rocks in a little cantina with a little extra salt. Some save the wine for the weekend and a beer for the game, but it's Cinco de Mayo for me any day. No, there ain't a bad time for some salt and lime, living it up. Cheers to you, cheers to me, cheers to everything under the sun. Sometimes living life just needs a little more tequila. Since when do you need a reason for a margarita?
I like them skinny, laying out on the beach. When I'm with my girls, hell, I like them pink. Some only drink them in Vegas or Cancun in the sand, but it's always vacation when there's one in my hand.
No, there ain't a bad time for some salt and lime, living it up. Cheers to you, cheers to me, cheers to everything under the sun. Sometimes living life just needs a little more tequila. Since when do you need a reason for a margarita? Oh, yeah. Jimmy Buffett came on margarita. 2 for 1, little buzz margarita. It's the freaking weekend of the margarita. If you got one, raise it up, margarita. No, there ain't a bad time for some salt and lime, living it up. Cheers to you, cheers to me, cheers to everything under the sun. Sometimes living life just needs a little more tequila. Since when do you need a reason for a margarita?
Since when do you need a reason for a margarita?
Never.
That goes out to Lou because she's always looking for a reason to have a margarita. That is a group called Smithfield.
I got to quit doing that, though. He started saying, where do you want to go get dinner? And I say Mexican, which is not expensive. And he says, yeah, we don't have the money for that. And I'm like, it doesn't cost that much. He's like, it will if you go because you're going to have a margarita or two.
Not one, not two. You pull a patty with an eye on me sometimes.
Listen, the place closest to us, we went with Michelle Myers, and a bunch of us went a few weeks ago, and I did not have it, but I did order it on accident once. They have what's called a large, and it's a fish bowl on a stem.
Yeah, we did that at No Way Jose's in Gallenberg as well.
Oh, yeah, I did that on purpose, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have really good margaritas. That was the day that we got drunk doing the wine tasting.
That is true.
So Uncle Alex was educating me out there.
Oh, no.
Yes. You know how it's not a gar that I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
The one I'm thinking of looks like it has a saw blade. Like a long saw blade.
Oh, okay.
And we don't remember the name of it, but we're going to look it up. But everybody was talking about, going tubing and stuff. And we do have the whitewater rafting up on the mountain here at the Ocoee. We've never done that yet. But I remember not long after we moved here, there was an article in the paper that somebody fell out of the tube on the river, and the boat that helped them, that pulled them up onto their raft, because I'm always afraid I'm going to fall out, right? Which I can swim, but that's a lot of rocks. So the boat that pulled them up into their boat to rescue, when she got up on the boat and she turned around to see who pulled her up out of the water, it was Lauren Elena.
Really?
Yeah, Lauren Elena had come back to the area to come home because she's from close to here. And yeah, she actually pulled this lady out of the water and onto her boat.
Wow.
So maybe it's okay if I fall out. Maybe like Kane Brown will pull me up into his boat or something.
He's taken with 3 kids, okay?
Another one on the way. He's only got 2 yet. But,
Well, might as well say there's one on the way.
right?
See how quickly
first
she's
little
ready
boy.
to ditch me? I'm starting to think like the Tiki Man. I think she'd sell me out for 2 packs of cigarettes. I really do.
Well, not for 2 packs of cigarettes, but. Oh, so Uncle Alex said that fish is a sturgeon.
A sturgeon.
That is not what I thought a sturgeon was, but okay. That's cool. And he was also educating me. You know how I always want to find a sand dollar? Mm-hmm. He was saying at his daughter's house down in Florida, they go hunting for sand dollars.
Oh, really?
And apparently they bed down like in an area of the water that I would actually walk in maybe, but they're only like 2 or 3 inches under the sand. So they put on their, I don't know, their shoes, you know, the water shoes, and they just go underneath and get them. But and I don't want to like go hunt them. I want to find one that's already naturally selected and lands on the sand. But apparently, if they're alive and you pick them up, they pee on your hand and it'll stain your hand yellow.
Really?
I did not know.
I didn't know they could pee.
Me either. Apparently.
The more you know.
Right? I know. So I'm learning all kinds of things from you guys.
Wow.
And let me see.
And?
Oh, they're still talking about whitewater rafting in the chat.
Okay.
So the apparently there's a new river in North Carolina called New River.
New River?
That you
well,
can.
yeah, I used to water ski up and down the New River because I lived there because I was stationed at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. And there's the New River Air Station, but there is I spent a lot of time at New River.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought you said the Intercoastal Waterway is where you
Well,
used
there's
to
the
water
Intercoastal
ski.
Waterway there, but there's the New River.
Oh. Well,
So-
apparently it's a good place to go to. And
All right.
so, yeah.
I water skied.
Listen, that is another thing I have never done. I used to want to do it whenever I was young and I was strong and in shape and everything. But now at my age, all I can remember is when my mama tried it for the first time in her 50s. And it was the most hysterical thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life. Her trying to get up on the ski. Her to even put the skis straight up and down to go get pulled out of the water did not work.
That's
So
the
now-
hardest part.
That's what they say. Now I'm afraid to try.
Getting
'cause-
up on your skis is the hardest part. And then from there, you just got to stay on top of your skis.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it.
I don't know if I could do it. I mean, let's face it. I was doing it when I was 19, 20 years old.
Right.
I'm not 19 or 20 anymore. So, my kids aren't even 19 or 20 anymore. So,
Right.
I don't know. I probably couldn't do it nowadays.
I would like to go tubing, like getting pulled behind a boat tube. Golden, if we get a tube, dude. Just saying. It doesn't even have to be fast because we're old. And so, it can be slow. And I'll just lay back here on my tube.
Okay.
Oh, Mo said Morgan lives near New River in Ashe County, and she goes tubing a lot.
Very nice.
I love it. And Patty with an I said she loved to water ski. Shot ski? Oh,
Shot ski.
I love shot skis.
Shot ski
too.
and water ski, 2 different things.
Well, she loves them both, apparently.
I believe you're using the ski in a whole different manner.
That's right. I think there's one right up above your head
Yes, there is.
that someone kindly gave to the Tiki Man.
That's right. And of course, we see plenty of shot ski at the Parrothead Rendezvous down in Panama City.
And it's coming up.
And I've never partaken in the shot ski.
You know what? I didn't either, but I think it's because I was kind of passed out in a lawn chair when they did it.
No, that was probably. And I was recovering last year. I wasn't allowed out in the sun.
Yeah, you weren't, but you are this year. And guess who is performing this year? There's a whole big old lineup that they just posted.
Mr. Darby Ledbetter.
Mr. Darby Ledbetter opens the whole event.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to rework our the time requested off from work.
That would be you.
So that can get down there just a little bit early.
Listen, I already requested Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off, and Monday to recover.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do.
It's you.
Everybody out there. Nobody can tell anybody, but
Nobody tell his boss.
Nobody tell my boss, but I think I'm coming down with something in about that time.
Right.
So don't tell on me.
Right. I know. I cannot wait. But yeah, so they did announce a lineup. And let me see. It is on the Parrot Head Rendezvous Facebook page. The full band schedule. Thursday, or let me see, Wednesday night, 7 p.m., Jeff and the Camaros. Thursday, April 18th, 3 p.m., Mr. Darby Ledbetter. Top Dead Center, Mike Nash, Salt Rock Revival. And then on Friday, they're going to have the Caribbean Steel, Miss Beth Travers herself. Tropicool featuring Sonny Jim and John Patty. The Brooke Graham Band, the Jonas Lawrence Band. Miss Beth Travers is going to perform again.
MFG Records in the house.
That's right. The Boat Drunks. And then an all-star jam featuring John McDonald. And then on Saturday, we're going to have Shake and Bake.
Shake and Bake, baby.
Kirsty Krause and Crystal King are going to perform.
Nice.
Jerry Diaz and Hannah's Reef. Reggie Sterrett Band. Donnie Brewer and the Dock Rockers. Crystal King and Kirsty Krause again. And I'm assuming one or both of these folks that are performing twice are probably once up on the deck and once on the stage, maybe.
I don't know.
I'm hoping that's what it is. And then Johnny Rustler and the Beach Bum Band. And then, of course, All-Star Jam featuring a cast of thousands. And then on Sunday, they're going to wrap it up. 8:30 a.m. Worship on the Water. 11 a.m. Mr. Gene Mitchell.
Nice.
And then at 1 p.m., Who's Your Daddy?
Who's your daddy?
So that is the lineup. It is going to be a great lineup, Claudia. I hope you can come with us.
Unfortunately, the ambassador is not coming with us.
I know.
Aww.
I know. It's so sad.
It is. It is.
Okay, yeah. So Mo says they do go back and forth. I know that they always have some of the musicians up on the deck, some down on the stage. I'm hoping these guys are going to go back and forth, so I'm excited about that.
Absolutely.
But yes, so and I don't know if Patty with an I. I'm thinking she said she's not coming either.
Aww.
But I know it's going to be so sad. Folks are going to be missing. We'll do some live video for you. How's that, guys? So that you can.
We'll do our best.
You can tune in. We'll try to remember.
That's right.
Callie, it really is an amazing event. It's one of my favorite events of the year.
It's the only one we get to go to.
It's the only
That's
one.
why
we
it's
get
our
to go
favorite.
To.
No,
I know. But yeah, they really put on a great event down there, and it's a lot of fun. It's right there on the sand.
Yes.
And I just love it. It's so much fun.
It is.
So I'm really looking forward to it. And then, of course, when we go down there, we get to see our good friends Kathy and Darby, so that even makes it better.
Yes.
And this year, Darby's performing, so that makes it even better. So I'm on the countdown. On the countdown.
I think we're all on the countdown for some needed time off.
Needed time off.
Yeah, needed time
warm
off.
Weather.
And warm weather. That's the two things. I've had needed time off, but now I need the warm weather to go with it.
Right.
So, hey, we're going to get it back into the more music. Coming up right after this tune is going to be a brand new JBL Travel Minute. And he's going to talk about, number one, I know you've heard us go back and forth between JBL Legends Travel and JBL Travel Group. He's going to explain kind of why we do that. And he's also going to talk to you a little bit about faith-based travel. But first, here's Zach and George, Beer on the Water. Kirsty Krause coming up.
But the buzz, it'll get you high enough to try your luck with the diamond in the rough. Day drunk on the lakefront. I ain't one leaning up on bourbon, but I won't lie, little right. It works when the waves are crashing on. Yeah, that's why we got beer on the water, bourbon on the rocks, starting on the block to make time stop for a minute. We're just living, ain't war because we know we got. Cheers me when it's good, with me when it's bad. Yeah, it's been a year, we can cheers to that. It's a crazy life, don't need a lot. Beer on the water, bourbon on the rocks. Yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Every boat's got its own kind of soundtrack. When you're rolling slow, floating down that shallow stretch, dial on 10. Mama's in your head saying easy on the bed. Beer on the water, bourbon on the rocks, starting on the block to make time stop for a minute. We're just living, ain't war because we know we got. Cheers me when it's good, with me when it's bad. Yeah, it's been a year, we can cheers to that. It's a crazy life, don't need a lot. Beer on the water, bourbon on the rocks. Time stop for a minute. We're just living, ain't worried cause we know we got. Cheers me when it's good, with me when it's bad. Yeah, it's been a year, we can cheers to that. It's a crazy life, don't need a lot. Beer on the water, bourbon on the rocks. On the rocks, na 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 na.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo here at the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And first, I want to start off by just saying that I know there's been a little confusion over the name of the company. So let me just clarify quickly. JBL Travel Group is the parent company we started 11 years ago. About 3 or 4 years ago, we started a company called Legends Travel Management. That end of our company was doing nothing but group promotions for corporations across the United States. We felt the need to kind of, separate those two ends of the business from the leisure travel and the business travel. Over the years, we kind of combined it to JBL Legends Travel. And the confusion kind of happened when they hacked our business page, JBL Legends Travel, which we now have back. We are in full control of it, but it still says Best Shopping Day USA because we're having some issues with changing the name, and we're dealing with Meta on that, and hopefully that's going to get solved in the next few weeks. So the base company is JBL Travel Group. And you often hear me refer to it as JBL Legends Travel. Now, once we get that page back, we're going to unify everything and solve that whole problem. But we are the same people on both sides of the business. So I want to talk a little bit about, I had a long meeting this morning with a gentleman that we do a bunch of tours with, guided tours. And you've heard me talk about these before. These are great ways to see other countries. If you want to go to Greece or Spain, Ireland, Scotland, these tours are great because it includes a good percentage of your meals. It includes all the transportations from city to city and all the hotels. It's a flat rate. And then, of course, there's add-ons if you want to do other things while you're on that tour. But these are a great way to see. All we got to do is get your airfare there and your airfare home, and you're all set once you get there. So, and we do a lot of these during the course of the year. And these could be done, with a family of 10, because I can block out space for them. We can actually do small groups up to 24 people and larger groups up to 40 people. So we had this long meeting because they're coming out with, for 2025, they're coming out with specifically designed faith-based tours. And I deal with a lot of churches and places like that here in Jersey that like to take trips that are, biblical related. So I want to tell you about these because we're going to be putting these up on the website as soon as all the finishing touches get put on the promotional pieces. But there's one going to Greece. It's going to be called In the Footsteps of Paul the Apostle. And that's an 11-day tour of Greece. It's going to take you all through the caves of the Apocalypse and just to follow the footsteps of St. Paul the Apostle. And that's going to be somewhere around March 11th of 25. Then there's also one that we're going to do that is called the Shrines of Italy, which is going to take you from Rome through Assisi, through Rotondo, to Arena, and then back to Rome. And that's going to be an 11-day, and that's going to be in January of 2025. And then, of course, 2025 is the Jubilee of the Holy Year. So on January 15th of 25, there's going to be a 9-day tour with 7 nights in Rome, with Mass and an audience in Vatican City with the Pope. So those people who are, would like to celebrate the Jubilee, this is going to be a great one. And then we're also putting one, they also put one together, which is a pilgrimage to Fatima and Lourdes, which is going to start out in Portugal and then go to France and Spain. And that's going to be a 10-day, and that's going to be either later in 24, like November of 24, and there might be another one somewhere around January or February of 25. So there are, of course, there are a number of trips to Israel, which are all now canceled, in light of the situation out there. But we hope that once that situation gets resolved, that those faith-based tours will resume. But I just wanted to make you aware of these because a lot of people didn't know there were these types of tours, and we will have them up on our website probably within the next week or two with all the details. If you wanted to check them out, we're thinking about putting a group together for the Shrines of Italy or the Footsteps of St. Paul the Apostle. Anyway, this is Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group. I hope you have a fantastic week, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
Hey guys, this is Kirsty Krause coming on to say hello to you from Nashville, Tennessee. You're listening to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou right here on Tiki Man Radio.
Sucking on mojitos, Cabana out in Lido. Habations be crazy. Habations be crazy. Bike week in Daytona, lime in my Corona, sugar, sand, and Pensacola. Habations be crazy. Habations be crazy. Just pick a coast and leave yourself behind. Show off your wild side and let your freak flame fly. Wet t-shirt and Padre, double shots of Jose, all-nighters with the DJ. Well, Bacon's been crazy. Bacon's been crazy. Half naked in Miami, stoned in Venice, Cali, getting laid in Hawaii. Bacon's been crazy. Bacon's been crazy. It's your nights and dawn. There's somewhere you can go. Just pick a coast and leave yourself behind. Show off your wild side and let your freak Fantasy Fest down in Key West. Well, you know the rest. Bacon's been crazy. 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 Bacon's been crazy.
Beaches Be Crazy. That is the brand new one from Kirsty Krause.
Nice.
So I love it. I love it.
I do too. Well, you know, we were talking about a special birthday.
Yeah.
So here it is. Happy birthday to the one and only Miss Dolly Parton. She turned 78 today.
I know. Wow.
And she wore, very well, I might add, a Dallas Cowboys uniform, cheerleader uniform this year. So, yeah. And I did get a special shirt and everything, and then totally forgot to wear it tonight. So
We were like 5 minutes from the studio, and I'm like, you didn't wear your shirt tonight. She's like, oh, no.
he couldn't have said that before we left the house.
She walked out in front of me. I had things to do, and she just walked down while I was doing things, and I didn't realize until we was almost here. So, but yeah, Dolly is pulling off a lot of things at 78 years old that
Listen,
a lot of ladies or a lot of anybody just can't pull off. You know, on top of wearing a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader uniform, she just released a new rock album, which is a lot of covers and duets of familiar rock songs.
she did have an original on there.
She did have an original on there that got some controversy, but
Yeah.
you know, Miss Dolly, she don't care.
She don't care. and it's funny because I've never heard Dolly get political, but
No.
she did a little bit in there.
She did
so
that. And we stay away from that.
On the air, we
Yes,
do.
we do.
But still, it's a cool song.
But she did a cover. She did a duet with Joan Jett and the Blackhearts.
Yeah.
You know, I Hate Myself for Loving You. She did her
I
own.
just can't imagine Dolly's voice being.
She did her own rendition of Eddie Money's hit "2 Tickets to Paradise."
Yes.
Which wasn't bad. I mean, you know, when you hear the music, you're waiting for Eddie Money to come into your ears, and then all of a sudden it's Dolly, and it's like,
Yeah.
you kind of take it, but the arrangement is changed to be more suitable for Dolly, but it's still a rock album. So,
Yep.
but nonetheless, it's Dolly, and you gotta love Dolly and everything that she does. You know, like 78 years old, and she's still living her best life.
Listen, she's amazing. She is amazing. And I want to give a big shout out, not to change the subject, because we'll go back to it, but I do want to give a big shout out to Todd Schmidt. He is listening in from St. Pete, so hello,
Hey,
Todd.
Todd Schmidt from St. Pete.
Welcome.
Wow. Hey, thanks for listening to the show.
I stand corrected.
Oh. Well, that happens a lot.
You know, Mo always catches me when I screw up. Mo said Dolly Parton's birthday is 1/19, so apparently we missed it. Why did I think it was today?
Well, let me tell you what, all over Facebook saying it is today.
That's why I thought.
I actually looked at a country music magazine that was printed today and said today was her birthday. So
that's right.
So, you know, I'm sorry. We got it wrong. They got it wrong. So we just got to have better sources, I guess.
That's right. Well, you know, we talked a couple weeks ago or last week about the celebration at the Ryman for Dolly's birthday, and one particular artist who really messed it up that night. And I was kind of torn because I don't believe in cancel culture and all that stuff. And I was saying that it was disrespectful and I was mad, but I really was hoping that she got some help too. And she has now canceled her next 5 shows. So I'm thinking, just my opinion, but I'm thinking maybe I don't think she's just laying low. I think maybe she's getting some help, I hope.
Well, we hope so.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Todd says he has seen Kirsty Krause and Crystal King in Florida a few times. Oh, so you're here for Kirsty's song. So I'm glad. I hope you caught it just a second ago, Todd.
Yeah.
Those two ladies are ridiculously talented.
Absolutely.
Crystal is, and they're both such sweet, sweet ladies.
And Kirsty, on top of, us, the fact that we meeting her was kind of it was not kind of, it was actually really a blessing because she is an absolute sweetheart, very, very talented.
Yeah.
But she has introduced us to some very, very talented people.
Yeah.
She is the one who introduced us to Crystal and brought her in here in the studio.
Yeah.
And, she introduced us to Mark Mulch and the whole group of people that we met
girls.
through them, America Blonde and the whole.
Like a lot of the artists that we
I can't even remember the list of people. But we got to hang out with her during the CMAs in Nashville.
Yeah.
And we spent some time with her. So
And gonna do it again this year.
Kirsty is absolute sweetheart and very talented, and we're so excited for her. And I think maybe is that really her official entry into the coastal Americana waters?
It's her official first solo song.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
right, that's right, because she did the one with MFG Records rock star Beth Travers.
And she's done one with Mark Mulch now.
She has. So I guess technically, it'd be the solo version.
Yeah, it's her first solo release in the trop rock world, in the coastal Americana world. And Crystal now.
I don't know. You listen to the instrumentation, it's all country to me.
That's right. And Crystal has, Crystal's released several singles in the country world.
And we will have coming up here very shortly, Crystal's newest single.
Yeah.
She's out there setting house fires.
She's so much fun. She's so much fun. Rick the Stick, hello. Yes, Dolly did an entire rock and roll album.
Yes.
And I don't know if y'all remember the first pop album that she did. And if anybody can get their hands on a copy of this record, I would just so appreciate it. But it was, I don't remember I think it just says Dolly. It was written, she has a red shirt on. It was tied up at the waist, and she's got her platform heels on and her jeans. And it just says Dolly in neon writing behind her. And if you remember the song, I don't know if you remember it, 2 Doors Down.
2 Doors Down.
2 Doors Down was on that album. There were several hits off of that album, and I think that was, to me, I think that was my first, because I think that was my introduction to Dolly, and I didn't realize at the time that it was considered a pop album, but it was.
Well, the most current album is just simply titled Rockstar. And of course, Dolly has been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So,
and that is what triggered this
that's
album.
what triggered it. She's like, I'm in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I guess I got to put out a rock album. So she enlisted some friends, and lo and behold, she puts out a rock album.
Yep.
So how cool is that? But we have a lot of music we want to get that I got to get through tonight. We got a lot more to talk about. But, since we just talked about it, how about let's go ahead and get to that Crystal King's new single, House Fire, right here on Tropical Country.
I could say that I'm lonely, could say that I'm bored, but on the wrinkles, press the collar and just put it in the drawer. I could say that I'm restless, or that I'm not in love, so I do my best to pick up the mess and sweep it all under the rug. Call it good enough. I don't smoke, but I got a lighter. I ain't sick, but I got pills. Up till now, I haven't used them, but maybe someday I will. Don't drink, but I got bourbon sitting in the closet in the back. I don't smoke, but I got a lighter. Someday I'm gonna start a house fire. He leaves for work and doesn't say anything. The weatherman says it's gonna be another rainy day. So I put on my lipstick, take a long look in the mirror, and try not to think about the next 30 years. How the hell I got here? I don't smoke, but I got a lighter. I ain't sick, but I got pills. Up till now, I haven't used them, but maybe someday I will. I don't drink, but I got bourbon sitting in the closet in the back. I don't smoke, but I got a lighter. Someday I'm gonna start a house I've had this ring on my finger since I was 22, and that's a rock in the foundation that he says that we'll get to. And I could live and I could die right here in this house, but just a single flame could burn it down. I don't smoke, but I got a lighter. I ain't sick, but I got pills. Up till now, I haven't used them, but maybe someday I will. Don't drink, but I got bourbon sitting in the closet in the back. I don't smoke, but I got a lighter. Someday I'm gonna start a house Gonna start a house
Howdy, this is Alex, that little Buddha. On Wednesday nights from 7 to 9, me and old Silver like to ride into the sunset, listening to B-Dawg and Lou on Tropical Country, only on Tiki Man Radio. Yeah!
She's as high as Highway 1, turns like Mulholland Drive. She's the waves turning glass in the sand. She's that cool breeze blowing in, asking where you've been. She's the rain that won't fall. She's the writing on the wall. She's the sun breaking through. She's a dream coming true. In a summer shade of Malibu blue. She's the brightest star on the boulevard. She's the second the sun starts sinking in the sea. She's roller skates and Ray-Ban shades, the queen of the Palisades. She's the rain that won't fall. She's the writing on the wall. She's the sun breaking through. She's a dream coming true. In a summer shade of Malibu blue. She's a song that gets you through the 405. She's a Beverly Hills slow Sunday drive. She's the rain that won't fall. She's the writing on the wall. She's the sun breaking through. She's a dream coming true. In a summer shade of Malibu blue. In a summer shade of Malibu blue.
Malibu Blue. That is Alexander Ludwig.
Oh, what a pretty song.
Mm-hmm. I thought so.
Well, we have Mr. Joe Legend in the house.
JBL Travel Group in the house.
And also Miss Kirsty Krause herself just joined us in the chat. Kirsty, we love the new song.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fantastic, and we can't wait to have you back on the show. And hopefully we're going to see you again around CMA Fest time. Hopefully before that. But,
oh, absolutely.
But at the very latest.
Well, I think we're going to be seeing her in Panama City, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Because you just rattled her name off a couple times.
That's right. I get to see her before that. Sweet. Sweet. But yeah, so Joe Leo of JBL Legends Travel. I call him Mr. Joe Legend. He is in the house tonight. And I believe we're going to have him on the show next week.
That is the hope. The hope is that we will be kicking off our, we're kicking off our 4th season.
Had to look to make sure Tiki Man wasn't out there.
That's right, because he just thinks that's just... Tonight is actually our 3rd anniversary of us doing the show, but we're kicking off next week because that is technically the anniversary of the first 2-hour show that we did.
So it's the start of season 4.
It's the start of season 4.
That's right.
It's TV, daggone. We're doing TV now, so it's season 4.
That's right. And we only do one season a year. We're not like these other people that are doubling up.
No. And you can definitely count on more than 22 episodes a season for us. Or nowadays, 10.
Right, right.
You know, we're going to do 10 episodes, and then we'll wait a year and a half,
right.
And then we'll give you like 3 more.
And then we got to take a break.
And then we'll leave it on a cliffhanger. Then we're going to go on vacation, and then if a strike don't break out, we may come back and do 5 more, and then say, oh, wait, we're ending the show.
Right, right. And Joe says, get those cameras rolling.
Well, that's what
we're working on it.
Let's put it to you this way, Joe. I bought cameras. And, well,
B-Dog's having an ulcer over here.
let me tell you, the cameras that I got didn't work because B-Dog bought the wrong cameras. He bought cheap cameras. You know, let me tell you, there is a difference between a vlogging camera and a streaming camera.
Yes.
Well, guess who bought the vlogging camera? Because I thought they
Because
I
guess
thought
who
they could do
doesn't
the
like
exact
to
same thing.
Guess who doesn't like to spend money?
I know
But
that's
he's been
hard to
on a
believe.
spending spree
I've
lately.
been on a spending spree lately. So, had to take all those cameras back and did a little more research, ordered some new cameras, and they're not here yet. So, you know, they were supposed to be here tomorrow. Then they told me they was going to be here today. Now they told me they'll be here Friday. So I'm hoping they arrive sometime this weekend so we can get the cameras up and do the finishing touches on the studio, and we'll be ready to go. So
That's right. So hopefully
fingers crossed. Our goal is to have the show next week from the Legends studio.
that's right. And so we will probably need to reach out to you, Joe, and
Yes.
practice with you a little bit just to make sure that our cameras are good.
Yeah, we'll get a hold of them.
Exactly, Ambassador. There are certain things in life you just don't go cheap on. Cameras are one of them.
I found that out.
Listen, Joe, Leo, and I have something else in common.
What's that?
He said, wow, I've been with you for 3 years. That's longer than my last marriage. And I said, me too, Joe, me too. That's longer than my first 2 marriages put together.
Man, now you're telling on yourself.
Listen, it's not my fault. Well,
Yeah.
okay, maybe a little bit.
So, well, since Joe's there, we're told you that next week it's very important for you to tune in tonight because so you could get a little bit of details, and then you'll get the remaining details next week at the kickoff show.
Yep.
But the reason I tell you that it was important for tonight because I'm going to tell you why. You cannot miss a single episode of Tropical Country for at least the next month, and that is because we're going to be kicking off, courtesy of Joe Leo, a contest to celebrate our anniversary. And with this contest, you're going to be having to answer questions. Now, each week, you're going to get 3 new questions. So if you miss a week, you're going to have to go back and you're going to have to watch the replay so you can get your 3 questions for the week. And you answer those 3 questions, keep them on a nice list, but you answer your 3 questions. And then the following week, you're going to get 3 more questions. The following week, you're going to get 3 more questions plus a bonus question. And then at the end of the month, we will announce who the winner is. And the bonus question is for an upgrade in your prize. So, which is, I think, a pretty good deal.
I wish I could play. Just saying. I would love this prize.
And I was going to let Joe tell everybody next week what the prize is and let him explain it to everybody. So, and then we will give you the details of where you can find answers for these questions. Because I'm going to tell you right now, they're questions you can't Google. You just can't Google and get the answer for these questions.
You got to tune in with us on
and
Wednesdays, 7 to 9.
That's right.
Eastern.
And who's coming up with these questions? Well, that'd be the one and only Mr. Joe Leo, JBL Travel Group, is coming up with the questions. Because how big of an impartiality can we have? He's donating the prize. We let him come up with the questions.
That's right.
So you definitely want to tune in for that. How about that?
I love it. Big old thank you again to Mr. Joe Legend himself, JBL Legends Travel, and of course we can't forget Sue.
No, Susie Q.
Susie Q.
We love you.
We love you too. But yeah, so tune in next week. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That's right.
Maureen said, there are no more Wednesday night basketball games for me. Mo is all about the contest.
Oh, I know she is.
And she wins.
Well, that's right.
She wins a lot.
So we're hoping a lot of people jump in on this contest. And, who knows? We'll see. Maybe there'll be more than one prize. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. But like I said, you just keep track of your answers all month long, and then at the end of the contest, we will give you and tell you where to submit your answers for.
Yep.
And then we'll go from there. But it's going to be a fun time. And, like I said, if you ever cannot catch an episode, well, you can always go watch the replay on YouTube, and the audio versions is available on SoundCloud. So you definitely go do that as well.
And earlier, Callie, we were talking about our early shows, and Callie did try to Google and see where he tried to find our early shows, and he said he could only go back to, what was it? I want to say 2021, December of 2021, I think he said, or 2020. So, so hopefully.
Well, yeah.
I'm kind of happy about that.
In the beginning, YouTube was blocking us a lot.
Yeah,
and taking a lot of our videos down.
Yeah.
Because that was still kind of in the infancy of, Tiki Man Radio be live streaming on radio.
That was
on
back
the
in
YouTube.
Learn how to peel a potato days.
Well, yeah, and there was a thing because until you got to a certain level, they really watched your channel, and if you played any copyrighted content or anything like that, boom, they would shut you down. They wasn't even one of those options of, hey, you can't, you got to, you're done. Then we graduated to where, hey, you got to take this out. And once you take this out, you can put the video back up. And then now we've graduated to where they just pause the live stream and then kick it back on whenever they're done.
So, it hasn't happened the last 2 weeks.
But let me tell you something though. Here we go. At the beginning of the show, I told you I was in jail. And I'm not really in jail.
TikTok jail.
I am not necessarily in TikTok jail, but I'm going to encourage everybody out there, everybody out there to reach out to TikTok, because I posted a TikTok, the promo for tonight's show that I put on all other social medias, and I put it on there with some just instrumental music. That's it. Nothing they're going to nail me with copyright for. And all of a sudden, I'm like, normally I post a video within 20 minutes. I have 500-800 views, and that just keeps going up from there.
Yep.
Well, after about 2 hours, I looked on there, and I had 2 views. And I'm like, what is wrong here? So then I looked, and TikTok didn't block what they call the shadow ban, so that they won't let anybody on the FYP or the For You page see my post, because they have deemed my post to contain unoriginal content. So what they're saying is we are unoriginal.
I think we're one of a kind.
I think we're one of a kind. So reach out to TikTok. Tell them B-Dawg and Lou are the real deal. They ain't no posers. They ain't no fakers. And God knows we wouldn't want more than one of them.
Right.
So it is original content. So I put on there, I'm like, I clicked on there like, I don't agree with this decision. Okay. And I clicked a button going, I don't agree that this is not original content. But it wouldn't let me do any other explanation other than submit. So I don't know. It may come back. It may not. I don't know. But TikTok has deemed that we are unoriginal content.
Well, apparently, Joe says he put up a 5-minute video of their show on the cruise out at the pool. So, because they perform.
Correct.
On the cruise, and he put up a 5-minute video of them performing out by the pool, and they blocked his video as unoriginal, even though he was the one singing the songs.
Well, back in the day, we had the same thing. We had the artist sitting here in studio, singing his own music, and YouTube blocked it for copyright infringement.
Yes, they did.
Just like, you just got blocked for singing your own songs.
Social media right now is trying so many different things, and speaking of TikTok, I was reading today that Universal Music Group, who has Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift and Rihanna and Lady Gaga, yeah, all these people, they are threatening to pull all of their music off of TikTok. They said they couldn't come to an agreement on how much the artists were going to get paid for having their music on TikTok. So, yeah, so they may be pulling all of those artists' music off of TikTok. And
I'm wondering if this is not going to be the beginning of a larger issue, because, you know, artists have been complaining for a long time that they're not very well compensated for streams.
And they're not.
And they're not, and we know that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if this is going to be the beginning, that this is going to start, you know, affecting the streaming services that are out there, that, you know, the labels and everything just say, yeah, we're pulling the music, and because, you know, our artists aren't making enough.
Well.
So, but, you know, again.
And hopefully it doesn't affect the.
I hope it don't affect
independent
artists.
Yeah.
Which, you know, maybe it'll be
who are already not getting paid enough.
But maybe it'll be a good thing for the independent artists, because if you have the big labels all of a sudden fighting on behalf of the mainstream artists, maybe the trickle-down effect will happen, and maybe our independent artists and friends will also start getting compensated more. So it's a story that definitely deserves to be followed, and we'll just have to see what happens with that.
Yeah, yeah, and I hope that, you know, we've said it several times, you know, for me personally, there is something about having that record or that CD in my hand. I love to get them autographed and just save, you know, collect them, and then buy the streaming music as well. But buying those CDs and those albums, and buying even online, buying the songs. Unfortunately, streaming doesn't give them nearly what they deserve, but it still helps them. But for me, it's sad to me that streaming has kind of taken over, and you don't get physical CDs as much as you used to, through no fault of the artist. I mean, having a physical CD is expensive to make. Yeah. And so I get it, and there's not like a lot of CD players out there, so they spend all this money getting CDs made, and then, you know, very few people can purchase them.
That's why vinyl's getting big again, and record players are coming back.
It really,
So, you know.
Oh, yay.
If a lot of the streaming services and the digital platforms that have music and everything start going away, I guess the DJ, I'm going to have to bust out the old milk crates and carry around the whole things of vinyl again.
I remember watching you at high school dances, DJ, and you and Chad would be bringing in the milk carts with the record albums in the milk carts, and I remember occasionally there would be this, and I remember the struggle of trying to put the needle just in the right spot on the record so that you could just listen to the song that you wanted and not the song before and all of that. But
that's why queuing up a record was very important.
It was. And I remember a few times at school dances, and I don't know that you guys were the ones DJing, but do y'all ever remember?
We pretty much did every school dance.
Being at the dances in school, and all of a sudden you would hear the record skipping in the middle of the song.
Oh, that wasn't us then.
That's what I'm saying. I said probably wasn't you.
Because, you know, we were 17-year-old professionals, by God.
That's right. And speaking of professional DJ, I just want to say to you, on the air, I am so proud of you. For those of you who don't know, B-Dawg is launching his own business. It is Party Dog Entertainment. And B-Dawg is going to be an event DJ, doing weddings, bar mitzvahs, parties, anywhere that they want live music played. And so if anybody out there has a need in the East Tennessee, maybe West Tennessee,
North Georgia, Alabama, you know, for the right price.
That's right. And so Yeah, we'll travel for the right price. So if you have any need for someone to come and play some great music, MC your event, all of those things, give us a call. We just got the new business cards. We're working on a Facebook page. We're going to be getting some flyers out there, some social media out there, and a website. So,
and beginning next week, you will notice to the show and also on the promos of our new show sponsor, which is Party Dog Entertainment. So
that's right. I'm
going to sponsor myself, damn it.
That's right. That's right. But honestly, I'm very proud of you. I know this is, starting your own business is something you've wanted to do for a long time. I know how much you enjoy DJing and emceeing events and things like that. So I'm excited about it, and I'm very proud and excited to be the behind the scenes person.
She's my business manager. Trust me. She's been the one who's been contacting, all the government authorities, finding out if I need business licenses and, EIN numbers and everything that I need to make sure that everything is legal and that I don't get nailed later on owing the IRS any money. She's been doing all of that. And, we've worked together on, the name, image, and likeness, the logos and stuff like that, of getting, licensing and stuff for everything to make sure that's all taken care of. So there's been a lot to go behind it. You think, starting a DJ business, hey, I got a stereo, I'm just going to start traveling. We put a little bit more effort into it to make sure that as we get going, we build up, it's going to be a sustainable business. And that's where we're hoping. So
that's what we're hoping for. And everybody's wishing you a big congratulations. The ambassador said, hey, our July 4th party entertainment, maybe? Let's talk, Michelle.
We can talk. We can talk.
And Kirsty Krause said, that is so cool. You're already so good at all the buttons.
No.
So thanks for that.
My mama always told me I was good at pushing people's buttons.
Right? Mo says congrats. So super excited to get this ball rolling, and I can't wait to see what happens.
No, thank you. Me too. You know, we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. But hey, before the show rolls on, we got more brand new music that we got to get put out there, and of course, Mr. Thomas Cavanaugh, he sent us his new single called "This Town."
Prepares you for this moment. You'll only worry if you try. It happens when you least expect it. It stops my heart to say you're mine. So let's just stay here in this town. Fly houses downtown. You're the only one that brings me to life. So don't be scared, I'm just the same. Take my hand and lead the way. Through the darkest nights, I know you'll shine through. 'Cause it's always been you. Some people judge their lives on others. Some always only live a lie. But I know seeing you're the one that I've been dreaming of. If they say I do, I know it's the truth. So let's just stay here in this town. Fly houses downtown. You're the only one that brings me to life. So don't be scared, I'm just the same. Take my hand and lead the way. Through the darkest nights, I know you'll shine through. 'Cause it's always been you. Oh, you are the missing piece in me. You fill my world so perfectly. I cannot do this without you. So why do you say let's make it right? And You can take my words tonight. I never ever let you go. So let's just stay here in this town, find a house and settle down. You're the only one who brings me to life. So let's just stay here in this town, find a house and settle down. You're the only one who brings me to life. So don't be scared, I'm just the same. Take my hand and lead the way through the darkest nights. I know you'll shine through, 'cause it's always been you. 'Cause it's always been you. It's always been you. Oh, it's always been you. You know it's true.
This is Tim Myers, the bodyguard, aka the Ice Cream Man, with Tiki Man Radio. I want you to tune in to Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time.
On a dusty road in a rundown town, I had a dream turn me around. In the middle of the night beneath the sky, my Silverado learned how to fly. I had a dream that my truck could fly higher than it could climb into the deep, deep, deep blue sky, flying through the clouds, and I'm feeling just fine. Higher than the mountaintop, further than it could drive into the deep, deep, deep blue sky, flying through the clouds, and I'm feeling high. My truck could fly. I felt my wheels leave the dirt, left all my fears back down on earth. I don't ever wanna come back down. With the way the world is now, I had a dream that my truck could fly higher than it could climb into the deep, deep, deep blue sky, flying through the clouds, and I'm feeling just fine. Higher than a mountaintop, further than it could drive into the deep, deep, deep blue sky, flying through the clouds, and I'm feeling high. My truck could fly. What comes up must come down. I wish that I could just stick around. Wheels come down, meet the dirt again. This dream of mine came to an end. Had a dream that my truck could fly higher than it could climb into the deep, deep, deep blue sky, flying through the clouds. Had a dream that my truck could fly higher than it could climb into the deep, deep, deep blue sky, flying through the clouds. I was feeling high. My truck could fly. My truck could fly. Yeah. My truck could fly.
truck could fly. That is Ashley Estevez. And
That's kind of an original idea.
it really is, you
Yeah.
know, that your truck you have a dream and your truck can fly. You know, I'd like to say that we discovered her, but she discovered us.
Yeah.
She
reached out to us on Facebook.
She actually joined our Tropical Country page here on Facebook and posted and said, hey, you know, can I post some of my material? And we're like, how about we play your music first, and so everybody knows who you are.
That's
so we told her that we would be doing that, and we've got the contact information now. So we're going to be talking back and forth, maybe get her in the studio at some point in time and talk about her. She is a North Georgia girl. So
cool.
she's not from very far away. So
Good.
It'll be exciting to get to know her a little bit, but that is her single. So we'll be you'll see a little bit of post on our Facebook page about her. That way, now you know who we're talking about when you see who's Ashley Estevez. So very talented and singer there.
Oh, yeah, I can't. And hopefully we can get her in studio and meet her. Yeah.
Yeah, and how about that song by Thomas Cavanaugh?
You know, he is so talented.
Yeah.
I've watched his Facebook page now since we had them on video.
Again, a Kirsty connection.
Thanks to Kirsty Krause for introducing us to him as well.
We owe so much to Kirsty.
We do. She brings us the best
Yes,
artists.
she does.
And so, you know, his social media is a lot of fun to watch, and he does all kinds of music, and he really is a super talented guy, super nice guy.
Absolutely.
And so, on that note, I know that we're coming down close to closing time.
Yeah, the bar's about ready to close.
The bar's about ready to close.
And we got some things to take care of before the bar closes.
We do, but I need to say one thing.
You go right ahead.
People are stupid. so. And with that, you know, we're all about positivity here at Tiki Man Radio. But, you know, every once in a while,
What do they say? People are crazy.
Yeah. So, you know, we've talked before about these warning signs and caution, coffee's hot, and, you know, it's because somebody was stupid enough
to do it.
Yeah. So I didn't find, somebody sent me a sign. And the next time I go to the gas station, I'm going to look to see if this is photoshopped or not.
Okay.
You know, when you go to get gas on the gas pump, when you go to lift the handle up, there's a caution sign right there on top of where you pick up the handle.
Okay, yes.
So somebody has a picture at the gas station that says, caution, do not insert in mouth or rectum. The gas nozzle pump thing.
Well, you know,
somebody has tried it.
Well, it may be true because that may be exactly why you're not allowed to pump your own gas in New Jersey. Sorry about that, Joe.
Right?
Oh.
Somebody somewhere has
She
done
set it up. I had to take a dick shot.
I know. But yeah, so people are apparently not very smart when they... Yes, Uranus, Patty.
Oh, my goodness. So it's... All right. So now that she's got that off her chest, how about we tell you what's coming up on Tiki Man Radio?
Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with a Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J live cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island Replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m. Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Tuesday at noon, it's Surfs Up with Callie McCool and the student crew. Tiki Man Radio's internship from Antioch High School in California. The kids are learning how to produce and do their own show. Compliments of Tiki Man Radio. It's the Lunchbox Special with Surfs Up every Tuesday at noon Eastern Island Time. Wednesdays, it's where the boots meet the beach with Tropical Country with B-Dawg and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shen from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's a Friday kickoff with Jen Shen every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
That's right. There's lots of fun right here on Tiki Man Radio, and it is a full week for sure. And hey, if you enjoyed that Kirsty Krause new single, well, tune in to Coastal Confessions Friday night because B-Man and Michelle are going to be debuting the music video for that. How exciting is that?
That's awesome.
So he's got cameras at work.
Right.
And hopefully next Tuesday we do too. So
let's hope.
Let's hope. So any final thoughts or anything that you need to reflect upon before we go other than people are crazy?
Well, that's not exactly what I said, but yeah.
I know. I'm trying to make it nice. Quit being so negative.
It was one sentence. No, I just want to thank everybody out there in Radio Land. Thank everybody out there in Radio Land. Thank you, everybody out there on YouTube and in the chat. Please continue to support our independent artists. They need all the support that they can get. It is a big world out there with a lot of talent and a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that goes on. So continue to support those independent artists, and including the ones that we played here tonight. And join us next week in our brand new studio.
All right, so just like that, that is it for us. Signing off from the Chocolate Bar Studios, and we'll be signing in next week from the Legend Studios. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Bye, guys.
I know it's been a lot of fun, but the set list is all done. The night was very loud and you've been a good crowd, but you know it's time to run. You've all been very kind, thank you for your time. You put me to the test as I try to address all of your requests for the night. As we look to the moon and the manager's protocol. Well, I don't ever want to end, but for now, my friends, last song, last call. A spirit with his clientele, and the drinks are flowing well. A beer sent from the bar and a healthy tip jar. A handsome tunes that I can sell. It's been a cool room, but it's ending too soon. And they remember to tip the bartender as they surrender to the tab. And they lip sync to the lyrics that they used to recall. Anytime I gotta say those words, oh no, last song, last call. Some came as ones and left by twos. Some still are dancing in their shoes. I break down the gear as we wind it up here. After the last song that I choose, it's the last ride near closing time. The final round poured as I strummed the last chords, and the guitar returns to the case. Needless to say it was a pleasure to play for you all. Here's to toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call. Here's a toast to everyone as I finally say last song, last call.